All right, well, needless to say, we're not going to change any styles, right? There's no way we can do this a couple of days before the fight. It's not going to work. Well, with a guy, a mind like him, it probably will work.
I tried with Lyoto.
Yeah, there you go.
Tried,
See, yeah. See, so last minute things. And most of the time, actually, if you they talk about this, like knockouts that I had or I gave to Dwayne, I would give him in the dressing room. I said, man, this is a very effective thing. And then he would do it, and it resulted in a knockout. So most of the time, the last minute advice
never know.
Can be very good.
We'll see on Saturday.
Big right hand to counter is across as well, of course, right? And a lot of people, they always like to counter with one punch, which I always thought it was weird. Why won't you make it a combination, right? If one connects, might as well keep going. If you got a Mark Hunt in front of you, well, the first punch might not drop him. Maybe the follow-up, 2 or 3, and then wrap it up with a kick. Now we're talking. So with the cross, and especially the stance that I really like, I have a wide open stance. I tailor my stance to Mike Tyson and Ramon Decker's. Ramon Decker's still a little bit blading. It's hard to check low kicks like this. This will open up and it gives you a lot of power in your left kicks, and it's going to give you a lot of power in your left hands. The great thing that comes with it, if somebody throws across, you only push it to the side. I always let my upper body do the work, because if you do this, now it's an arm punch. If I do this, now it's a freaking upper body punch. I'm pretty sure you worked on that. Right? Absolutely. So let's wrap that up right away with an inside low kick, and add a cross hook and an outside low kick. So the counter going to be, so you're going to give me a cross, I'm going to go boom, pop, kick, and then cross hook, and then an outside low kick.
Yes, sir.
So it's going to go poof next to my head, puff, kick, make the
inside, right?
An inside low kick or a liver kick, whatever, cross hook, and then set up the other one. A simple one like that always works. And what I would change with my fighters then, I would simply do 2 punches in the middle. I'm going to start switching those. So for now, we're just going to do this, and then you will see what I'm doing. So it's the cross, boom, kick, boom, pow, pow, bam, good. Pow, 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 boom, pow, pow. See, I automatically did it correct.
Yeah,
very nice,
right,
it's good. Boom, pow, 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 pow. Boom, pow, 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 pow. Good. Now I want you to go block punch. And now it's like this, boom, boom. I want you to go, immediately fire. So before, if I would throw a kick before I put the foot down, you already nailed that punch in my face. Rangdang, boom, pow, kick, cross hook, kick, good. Boom, pow, kick, pow, pow, kick, good. Pow, pow, bang, pow, pow, kick, good. The 2 punches is going to be body head now.
Yes, sir.
Boom, pow, pow, boom, pow, pow, good. Boom, pow, pow, boom, pow, pow. Pow, 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 boom, boom, pow. Got it. Hey. Oh, pow, 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 pow. Good. Head body. Pow, kick, head body, kick. Bang, kick, good. Now, normally, what I also like to do, if everything is left, right, right? Because that will create the most power. If I make my left punch very long, my next right hand is very powerful, my next right kick is very powerful. But if you always play by those rules, needless to say, you're going to have a pattern. Once you have a pattern, good opponent can capitalize on that. So you always want to break the pattern as well. For now, with that right, left, or left, right, for instance, if you add 3 punches in every odd number, 1, 3, 5, whatever combination you're throwing, if you add those punches to it, it will set you up for the same exact kick. Meaning, I give him a cross, he comes back with a cross, hurts me with the inside low kick, boom. Now 3 punches as a distraction and goes back to exactly the same kick. So he can do this also, cross liver kick. So he's going to go boom, cross, liver kick, cross hook, cross as a distraction, go back to the body. Because what happens if somebody can kick the liver and he's not out, but he feels it, shit, hands go down. That's why the 3 punches distraction, or the 1 or the 5 punches, because every odd number sets you up for the same exact kick. And then you go back to the place that you hurt in the first place.
Sure.
Okay, so let's do that with 3 punches, and I'm going to change the angles on those punches in a little bit as well. So it's boom, pow. Make it a liver kick. Yeah. Pow, 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 pow. Boom, pow, 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 pow. Good. Boom, pow, 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 pow. Pow, good. Head, body. It's a weird thing to do, because after a body shot, the liver kick is going to come. It's kind of weird, but it's effective because nobody does it. Boom, pow, pow, head, body, kick. Hey, body head. That will be a cross liver cross. Cross liver Ross. Almost.
Head, body, head.
Head, body, head.
Yes, sir.
Boom, bow, kick. Bow, bow, kick. Good. Boom, bow, kick. Good. Another one that I like a lot is a body head. Because if you hurt somebody to the body, they will expect maybe a head shot. But then if you first start with a body shot, that will trigger his defense to go down. And then the last 2 punches, of course, are going to go to the head. So a body head.
Yes, sir.
Body head. Good. Now, I'm going to stand still while you're doing it. So you're going to have to create a space.
Yes, sir.
You cannot crowd me. Boom, pow, okay. Sorry. And then, of course, one that I really like, and not a lot of people do, is the body head. And in training, this might not work because we're taking care of our partners.
Yes, sir.
And then you don't commit those with hard power. But if you hit those with everything you have, you force them into defense, and there's the shot to the head. So then it will work. So same thing, body head.
Body, head. Yes, sir.
Boom, pow, body head.
Sure.
Very nice. Same thing. I'm going to stand still now. Boom, bow, 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 bow. See, now you got to really push. Good. Now I'm going to start moving forward while you're doing this.
Yes, sir.
Good. Good. Make more distance. Good. And one more. That's kind of how I work. Normally with the 3 punches, the cross, the hook, cross, hook. What I also do, because this is just to show the people at home or the students that you can make a crazy amount of combinations with a cross, hook, cross, or hook, cross, hook. So let's focus on the cross, hook, cross. And I'm going to go cross, hook, cross. Bam, bam, bam. Shoot, 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 shoot. Body, head, head. Body, head, head. Body, head, head, body, head. Head, body, head. Body, body, head. Body, body, head. Body, body, head. Everything we can do with the cross, hook, cross, we can do with the hook, cross, hook.
Sir.
Head, 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 body. Head, body, head. One of my favorite ones actually, this one. This is how I know how Dwayne knocked out Jens Pulver with this one. Now, if this comes off a kick, for instance, if I give him a right kick, and then he comes with that head, body, head. If it's going to be a body shot first, since my leg is longer than his arm, he might miss the liver punch if it's a body, head, body. Look, if I do this, he might miss it. So with that particular case, I would say make it a straight to the body. What is the greatest thing that comes from this? What do you think? For me, because it's super effective for him to do. Tell you, I won't let you in suspense. So we breathe out when we're punching or when we're kicking, right? And we do that because we know we're open. Right? First of all, it's to control the breath as well. Sure. But also, you're flexing because if you have guys, well, I knock people out who would attack me with the right kick, and I go underneath as soon as he throws the punch. Sorry, yeah, I will go underneath. Video to prove it. So if I can do it, a lot of other guys are doing exactly the same thing. What I want to go back to, there was one point that I tried to make in this.
The breathing.
The breathing. Okay, so so first of all, if it's a body shot of a kick, it can be a straight to the body. So know that the breathing. With hands, very hard to time because they're super fast. Legs, different story. So if I kick him with the right, which is the leg, if I'm an orthodox fighter, that comes from the furthest around. As soon, this is my breathing pattern. At that, when he does this, I'm flexed. But If you would do that with the right and you would wait till I recoil, that's when I'm breathing in. Now I'm going to go down. That punch can be 80% less powerful than his power, but it will drop the guy. Now the great thing about this is, I like to block with 2 arms. So if I give you a right kick to the body, that block, and then you come back with a straight to the body and head. And that straight to the body, he will land at the moment I'm breathing in. Super powerful. So it's going to be body, head, head. So if I kick, boom, body, head, head. That by itself, or on the right low kick, same thing, see? Body, head, head. Every time when somebody recoils, you hit that person in the gut, chances are you're going to stop him. Very highly effective. So with that said, if I give you a left kick, let's come back. Let's do the 3 punches. The cross hook, cross, the hook, cross hook.
Yes, sir.
Everything that I take you with the left, boom, boom, boom. Everything I take you with the right, hook, cross, hook.
Sir.
Just going to do it that.
All head.
So we're going to go bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, pow, pow. And now, because now he sees the punch going, that's why I always, by the way, you hear me a million times say, don't throw single kicks. If you go over knockouts, we used to do inside MMA, and at the very end of the show, we had knockouts from around the world, and 70% of them is because people do this. Goof, and they get knocked out. If I set that kick up with a punch, for instance, now I keep him busy, I don't give him time to do that counter. So, with that said, now he's going to have to be ready for whenever I throw him. So, you know the numbers in the bag?
Yes, sir.
So, I give you a number, I'm going to kick, and you go back with 3 punches, and you do everything correct.
Yes, sir.
So, 3, pow, 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 pow. 2, pow, 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 pow. 4, pow, 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 hey. 5, pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 hey. 2, hey. 3, hey. Good. The thing I would do on the kick, on the right kick, rotate even more.
Yes, sir.
So now with 3, pow, pow, pow. Now that's first punch is a punch from hell as well.
Yes, sir.
Now you can only imagine if I now start changing the angles on those punches. So imagine you're a fighter, you're attacking, he's attacking me. I give him a kick counter, and then he throws those 3 punches back, the cross hook, cross, or hook, cross, hook, while he starts changing the angles. That's going to be chaos. Another great thing that I like to do, and you'll pick this up right away, going back to the cross hook, cross, and the hook, cross, hook. Let's do cross hook, cross, uppercut, head, body. So it's instead of the uppercut, body. So normally we did head, body, head. Now I also changed a punch into an uppercut. So now you have a freaking plethora, as El Guapo would say, of different combinations. Because that uppercut can be the first punch, second punch, third punch. Then you can choose between head and body shots. Can be all head, can be body, can be body, can be head, can be body, body. I mean, you make it as crazy as you want. And think about this. Cross, hook, cross, hook. If he attaches a kick to that, he can win a fight with that.
Yes, sir.
Just by changing the angles the whole time, you drive your opponent completely insane. So, let's do that for fun. Uppercut, head, let's do uppercut, head, head. That's an easy one.
Yes, sir.
On the cross, hook, cross, and on the hook, cross, hook. So, uppercut, head, and pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. Uppercut, head, body. Boom. Oh, yeah, same uppercut. And then, uppercut, head, body. Good. Head, body, uppercut. Dude, that's a weird thing, because now if you do a head, body, and then come an uppercut, it's just a very weird thing to do. Head, body, uppercut. Head, body, uppercut. Good. Head, body, uppercut. Head, oh, sorry, my mistake. Head, body, uppercut. Head, body, uppercut. Head, body, head, body, head, body. You see now, and while we're training, and I do this while I'm holding the focus mitts for him, because this is the whole thing. Thinking while we're fresh is very easy, right? It's when we're getting tired, to keep that motor going. So most of the time what I do in my workouts, to drill it in, I start with it, because everybody's fresh. But once they have it, I will bring them to a 30-minute crazy workout, and then they're very tired, and then I'm going to start changing those angles. And when the people are listening, they're doing it. And what you practice, well, that actually comes out in fighting as well. Because even when you're tired, you'll be forced to think. So think about those things, because if he gives me a combination and then I give him a kick, and then he comes with the uppercut head body, you see, now we're really all over the place. And then especially if he adds a kick to it, and the golden rule for the kick, what I normally say, is wherever I land my last punch, I'm not going to kick. It's either going to be an inside low kick, or for me it's going to be a head kick. It's one of the two. And if I had a head shot, it's a middle kick or it's a low kick. Now sometimes I break that rule because there's some people, of course, who turn, it's really weird, they turn into if you give me a left hook, some people do this. Then sometimes I go like, oh yeah, they're asking for it. Or then you can play around with the left, and the right.
Yes, sir.
You see, so if, for instance, if he sees me parry the whole time, if he gives me a cross, and I'm doing this the whole time, yeah, he's already knowing. You see, he's going to throw the cross, I'm going to defend it, and now he loops around in my neck, and that's how I get knocked out. That's actually what Peter did with Maurice Smith. He did it off a jab. He jabbed him, bonk, and then he knocked him out with that left high kick.
Leon Edwards.
Leon Edwards also.
Congressman, yeah.
Same thing. You see, and that's why I like combinations like a left, right, or a cross hook liver kick. A cross hook liver kick is the most effective thing. If I give him a cross hook, boom, 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 I go underneath with the liver kick. Or I go a 1-2 and then a right low kick. And the great thing about 1-2 and a right low kick is, on a straight punch, a lot of people, they move backwards. And once they move backwards, this muscle is going to be relaxed. It's the same when breathing in. And once that muscle is relaxed, you take 30% of your normal power. It will stop immediately. Actually, my last fight, I remember, and it was not timed. This was luck. The guy was stepping in while I gave him a low kick. And I felt my bone, I literally heard click. So my shin was touching his thigh bone. I didn't even feel the muscle in between. And I swear to God, I go, click, I go, I won. It's the first thing I thought. And he was limping, I gave him one more kick, fight was over. That kick was not that hard. But it's the ultimate Charlie horse, right? Somebody's behind you, and with a knuckle, well, now it's a 60-pound leg with a shin bone that gets swung at you with a very high velocity. You're going to get hurt, you know. And even when you can't use a lot of power, it is still super effective. So a leg breaker combination, I always like to do a drill. Like for instance, we have a really tough guy, and the guy doesn't go down, so we got to chop up his legs, right? So let's say he starts with 3 in a low kick. Pow, 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 poof. Pow, 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 poof. Pow, 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 poof. Pow, 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 poof. Now he's going to reset, and as soon as he resets, I want him to fire. You immediately fire forward, across to the body, hook to the head, same low kick. So 3, pow, 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 boom, pow, pow, boom. Now again, good. Pow, 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 boom, pow, pow, boom, good. Boom. Now we're going to add 1 punch. You remember 1 punch or 3 or 5, what I said, set you up for the same kick? We're going to put that to the test right now. So now after that low kick, he gives me 1 hook and immediately a low kick again. So we see we're chopping up that leg, right? Bam, 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 kick, body head first, the whole thing. Yeah. So do the 3, low kick, body head, and then low kick, bam, boom, good.
Sir.
Pow, 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 pow. Pow, good. If the guy still stands, let's add a 3 to it, because 3 punches set you up for the same kick again.
Sir.
Now the whole thing, watch. Pow, 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 kick, body head, kick, 1. 1, 2, 3, boom, good. One more. 1, 2, 3, boom, 2, 1, 2, 3, boom, good. And one more. Boom, and then the wrap up, what I always like to do, is the very last punch, what I said, on the straight. So now I'm going to go 1, 2 with the right low kick, because chances that he's moving backwards on the 2 punches, he's going to relax this leg, and after receiving all that damage, that should be the wrap up. And if not, pull the gun that you have behind your belt and shoot the guy.
Yes, sir.
Because then something is wrong. So this is a hard switch for you. At the very end, it's going to be left, right, right.
Yes, sir.
The whole thing. Pow, 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 kick, body head, boom, 1, boom, pow, 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 boom. 1, 2, 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh, yes, sir.
Ooh, see? Now we're talking. I'm already feeling this right now in my legs. So you can only imagine once you do this in the fight. Now with this, I picked this target. But you can make that target everything you want. You make it a liver kick, you make it a high kick. Okay. And what you can also do at the very end, of course, is make it a 1-2 with a head kick. Because now you chopped up his legs so many times, you developed a pattern. He believes it's going to be another low kick, and maybe his hands are even going to be down. He's asking for a face kick.
Yes, sir.
And that's when you go for the head. So those are a little bit of different styles that I do. And the one other thing that I like, and it's only because we have the open stance, is the counter of a jab. Like if he jabs me, and then I'm going to punch you on this hand for the sake of the exercise. I do the same thing that I just did with the right. But now, normally if I blade, you see, I can't do this. But because I'm standing in this position, this is a freaking murderous punch. I mean, I can push off on the back foot, rotate my upper body. It's going to be a badass punch, and nobody does it.
Sir.
So you just simply surprise him with it. So I give you a jab, you come back with a 1, I give you a jab, come back with a 2, 3, 4.
Yes, sir.
So, boom, bam, boom, bam, on
1,
both.
2.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Boom, 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 boom. Yes. And now, you see, he just has to add a kick. And he's gold. So, add a kick, and then we're gonna talk about what the next right after that, because this is all setups for things that we want to accomplish at the very end. So now we'll wrap it up with middle kicks.
Sir.
Boom, bow, boom, boom, bow, 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 boom, bow, bow. Oh, good. Hi. Good. Now, if he wants to go back to the target that he just heard, we know now 3 punches.
Sure.
And again, now it's simply 3 punches, or 1, or 5, every odd number. Again, he can throw, and then if you want, if it's the 3 punches, you can start changing the angles of those punches. You can also start adding the uppercut. You see where I'm going? Now it's complete chaos for your opponent. Because that's Anderson Silva stuff,
yeah.
and that's John Jones. He's like, try to find a pattern in those guys.
Sure.
You can't, because they're constantly switching it, and that makes it important. Let's do it just for fun, a few times. So after a right kick, you're going to add a hook, cross, hook, and another right kick. After a left kick, a cross, hook, cross, and another left kick.
Yes, sir.
But off the jab.
Yes, sir.
So, boom, bam, 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 good. Hey, hey. You see what I mean? And if you change the angles of those last 3 punches, woo, we're talking. Last thing I'm going to talk, I really like this because I do this in classes and it freaks people out. And sometimes I do it in sparring. So I'm sparring and I throw 1 combination. The combination I'm throwing is this: 1, 2, cross, hook. That's the only thing I'm going to do. But I change the angles. Head, body, body, head, body, head, body, body, head, body, head, body, body, head, head. Like stuff like that, which makes it completely crazy. You need to get the feel of it. Once it clicks, you do it with a cross, hook, hook, cross, because then you can wrap up one time with the right kick and the other time with the left kick. And again, you can win a fight with that. So let's do 2 reload cross hook.
Yes, sir.
Boom, 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 boom. Zoom, 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 zoom. Zoom, zoom, boom, boom. Now it's going to be fun. Head, body, head, body. Head, body, head, body. See? Head, body, head. No. The reload. Head, body. Yeah. See, that's right. Head,
yes,
body.
Sir. Yes, sir.
It's very confusing, but he's doing it 3 times and he's got it. Because
yes,
he's...
Sir.
Boom. My mistake. Boom. Body, head, body, head. Head, body, head. We're going to add a liver shot now. Head. Oh, it's a body shot. That's on the cross, hook, hook, cross. Head, body, head. Body, head. It really works one. Body, head. head body, head body. You see, we get crazy as you want. Now that would 1, 2 cross hook sets him up for a right kick, right? If you want to make everything powerful. But of course you want to sometimes wrap it up with a left kick, so then he does a cross hook, hook cross. That's actually the left kick. So same thing, cross hook, hook cross. Cross hook, hook cross. Reload more on the hook. Beautiful. Head body, head body. Head body.
Yes, sir.
Head body, head body. Yeah, that's a hard one, but it's cool. Head body, head body. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Body, head, body, head. Body, head, body, head. Body, head. Stop with the body. Cross. Body, head, body, head. That's how I like to work with my students. And normally, I give him like this is a drill. I constantly attack him with an inside low kick or a middle kick. If he treats my kicks, if he treats me like I have 4 legs, that would always be the best. What I'm trying to say is this: I can simultaneously kick him here and to the body, because this is a big. It looks like if you're blocking here that the leg is going to be easy to check. It's not the case. If I think it's a middle kick and I brace myself for the middle kick, most of the time this leg will be relaxed because you focus on where the power is going to come. So at that particular moment, if he gives me an inside low kick on the relaxed leg, that's going to do a lot of damage to me. Sorry. So that's why I tell my students, imagine I got 4 legs. So you have to treat every kick that they throw simultaneously. So you got to put the pressure here and put the pressure here. Just all the time, so this way it can never go wrong, because it only needs to go wrong one time. You know, if I think it's an inside low kick and my arms are relaxed here, it's going to go straight through. It's going to hurt me. Let's ask, who was that? Kong Lee versus Frank Shamrock. He broke his arm.
Sorry.
Frank blocked the kick like this, kicked and snapped his arm in half. You see, so kicks can do a lot of damage. That's why you always want to move out. And that's why I like to block with 2 arms. You never know, especially if it's a southpaw. Sorry. And he gives me a left kick, I'll better block with 2 hands. And then if it's a southpaw, I'm not going to let him inside low kick me. I'm going to let him miss, because now it's the power leg. Yes, still though, in a fight sometimes they don't throw a lot of power. You'll be amazed how strong this leg is, you know, by simply pushing it really hard against the grain. The good thing about it is, whatever he throws, if he throws an inside low kick, I'm right here to counter. That's the good thing about not checking a kick. Because as soon as I check, I'm going to be off balance. Or a bad check with a right low kick, a lot of people stand on one leg, they're going to fly backwards. If you want to check a low kick, do it like this. I will step into it, because then it feels like he's hitting the freaking corner of a door. So a very powerful check. So that's pretty much it. That's the Boswood way of thinking. It works for me really well. And I always say, if it works for me, it can work for you. Yes, it works for everybody. So, game plan, what is he going to do? You think he's going to throw the big right hand? What are your counters going to be?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to be working on creating space. And then when I get a chance for it to be my turn, I'm throwing big combinations, chopping up his leg, and mixing head and body. I mean, that's going to be the way to go. Confuse him. Yeah. Confuse him, tire him mentally and physically, and then put him away.
Good. And is it something again? Is this going to be a 1 round? Because she said with the power that he throws, you know, let him wear him out the first round. Or yeah, of course, when the knockout brings itself, you remember to take it.
You know, honestly, like I was saying before, I've never seen him go a full 3 rounds and be ready to continue. So we're going to drag him into deep waters and see if that bull can swim.
All right. Well, let's see if that bull can swim. It's going to be hard. It's a lot of pounds on the bull. I don't know what they weigh, like 1,200 pounds or something. If that bull can swim, run. You know, it's like Mirko Krokop. He kicked freaking Mark Hunt in his head at Prize Fighting Championships. You know what Hunt did? Full left kick. Paf! He does this.
Right back.
And he right back up, and he kept on fighting. You see, that's the moment you go, maybe I go for submissions here. Because if a guy with a Mirko Krokop kick just takes a knee, gets back up, and keeps on fighting, that's a scary opponent. Yes, and for the opponent, that is also very intimidating. Yes, sir. That's the worst. That's like being tired and your opponent realizes it and he turns it up, or even acknowledges it to say, hey dude, you're getting tired, right? I was getting tired one time with Maurice Smith. I didn't sleep, and I started getting winded. And you see this in the fight, you know, suddenly Jason DeLucia, I'm close to his corner, he says, he's getting tired, Maurice. And I take a few steps back, I go, no way, Jason, you know, and I go back at him. But I was just bluffing. And thankfully, he bought my bluff, and he didn't turn it on. Later on, I was able to get him. But you see, all these little things are tricky things to do. I did another great one for me that I liked. Oh, one of the fun ones was against Maurice. I kick him in the head. And I was getting excited, so right away I make it into a switch kick, but I fall on the ground. And he wants to jump on top of me, it's MMA. And I'm laying on the ground, and I go, wait. And he stops, and I get up, and I go, thank you. And everybody goes, what? Yeah, but you see, it's not in the rules. Sir. You can do that. Another guy, I drop with a body shot, and then you see me walking to him like this. And he literally looks up at my hand, and I go, paf, and he goes down again. Things like that is something that I really enjoy in fighting. Sure. Trick your opponent with certain things, talking to them, you know, setting them up with stupid stuff, you know, and most of the time it works. And also only when you act. It's so important. It's like that what I said with the left hook, right body, left hook, right? So this combination is a combination. If I give him a left hook to the head and he blocks my hook, this is always a hit. It's simply always a hit. I can tell you I'm going to land this punch in sparring, and I will land it 9 out of 10 times. The only way for him to let me miss is by moving out of my reach. Yes, but otherwise, if he blocks my hook, I'm going to land that punch. Now, in a fight, what you're doing, first of all, you telegraph this punch. Because if I go this, it may be too fast for him to register. So if I be sloppy in a fight, trust me, I do this on purpose. I want him to block that. I make it very big, because that sets me up for the cross to the body. Now, aiming is a very important thing, right? For instance, with low kicks, with these shorts, this is my target the whole time. And the reason behind it is very simple. If I can knock somebody out, let's say with 3 low kicks, well, if I spread them out, it's going to take me 9 low kicks. Sure. But if I hit at the same spot every time, it's going to be only 3 low kicks. And I do the same with here. The pride, that's right, this logo, it's at the solar plexus. Ooh, that's my aim. 100% guarantee, you see, but aiming for your shots, it is so important. A lot of people in fighting don't, because there's a lot of chaos going on, especially your very first fights. I mean, you remember first fights, you just hit a silhouette. And whatever you can connect, you're happy with. Yes, sir. You know, but once you start getting into it, you start actually aiming and for the liver shots. And because you can kick me here, but you can't punch me here. You know, it's a big difference in taking damage. So, yeah, that's about the boss shooting training in a nutshell. I know Ross, he's got all the counters. He knows exactly who he is going to fight. So I'm looking forward to Saturday, my friend. Me too. Thank you very much, main event. So. And right in Miami, Karate Combat 38, April 1st. And this card is no joke. Oh,